I'm not used to using my phone for this. I think I got the same problem. Do your thing, man. I know everything's all one way and everything else down here. It's confusing. I just want more change. Okay. I'm gonna start cutting down hours. Anyways, we're going to call. Amsel out on the booth. Very recognizable. Great fucking view. Everybody wants the over the head shot, you know, the right angle and all that. That was special. I'll give you the under chin shot. Hello, how are y'all doing? I just noticed his comments. Here we go. Here's the part y'all probably have a lot to do. You going all the way out? Cool. Oh, you gotta see some people here. Let me flip around. I'm using my phone, man. Usually not using my phone. I can't see the chat for some reason. I got one person that said that. It's weird riding without my gloves. I will say that. All my stuff is in her car. my bike's about to be. Check it out. Talk to him about doing a free hole.
Yeah.
So I just brought it around. I don't want it in your way. Am I good there?
You're good there for now.
You know?
But yeah, just have them bring you up.
If you need to move it, it's gonna blink, but you can move it. There he is. Oh, her. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. I was just talking to him a minute ago. He's probably in the back of it. Mess with me.
Try to make sure that you
They got a
smell cow. I can't emphasize that because people actually clap them all the time. They're like, no, you're like, all right, so do this. I don't know how far you are. Go around and come down 23rd and point this way. Okay? We'll see you in a few. Thanks. All right. Okay.
it's talking. This thing's on. Want me to turn it off or can I leave it on? Yeah, cool. There's Adam. Hello.
Hey guys.
Check this out. Cool. Down being filmed too. Got this up. We're talking about three hole.
Yep.
And go ahead, I guess, write me up. I brought my bike right over there.
On the soft tail, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have a case left in front of someone, do I?
Take a look.
We're not Amstel Direct, we're independent dealers, but I usually have. No, but you don't need someone here in Texas. You get your own account. Is that how we recommend you do it? So how the hell I did that, don't I?
Leave a comment. Got 7 people watching. I don't see any
I have
comments.
one brand new unopened case, barely used, well taken care of.
Anyway,
I don't know what the comment thing's doing.
we don't have those for anything. Cars, trucks, boats, stuff.
Our race cars have other things.
Well, it's only got one comment. 2023 lowrider has MA
So if you're not
170.
152.15, so
Not that most of that means anything.
by the patient.
I don't want to carry it right now.
That's fine. I'll let you
The
have
Harley
it.
dealers are wanting to charge like $700, and it's like, are you insane? I could do that myself. So I usually do all of mine myself,
Yeah.
and I record it when I do it. So I have them all recorded. So why not record this one too?
Where was I at? Oh,
It's
yeah.
almost like 10 cents per
311.
can off.
I'll get a pan and try it.
Oh,
Alright, I know you're gonna hate me because I ask you every time. Tell me your name again.
huh?
Tell me your name again.
Tara Smith. Tara Smith. T-A-R-A. Smith. S-M-I-T-H.
Smith, okay. I just can't hear you. And your
Can
phone
I write my
number.
phone number?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since this thing's live.
I don't know why Tara was not what I was thinking at all.
Probably because most people call me Ghost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I couldn't remember.
Let me do a can and the fuel scent stuff.
Grab a can.
Oh yeah. To my channel,
You know what?
Chasing Ghosts.
Yep, I also need your autograph right there.
Okay, cool.
And then you can do a cash or charge.
Charge. I don't have that much cash on me.
I was almost to you.
That's fine. Take care of your business. I'm probably gonna have you explain to me that thing you were talking about doing your own with them.
You put your card in whenever you're ready. and I'll need your key fob.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
It's hard not to board it.
I had my phone up against it, so it's probably hard to read it. Y'all gonna look up at the sky for a second. What did it say?
Go through a can of nice,
I just thought they were going to leave a tip
another
for the technician.
local makes one that I think.
Unfortunately, you can't get Motul wholesale.
Right.
I'm a mechanic too, so I don't get ticked. I just get yelled at if I don't. Too many things on change. Not even fun ones. There we go.
She wants to put the book in here, she can.
Okay. I had 2 people watching. 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Here, I'll give you the better view. You've been getting this view.
The last 4 digits of your phone number.
I treat my viewers horribly. I give them the under chip, not all the time.
Thank you, guys.
Got news. Neither one's gonna make me pretty.
Thank you. Watch us on YouTube, Amsel Adam.
Okay. What were you talking about? Or you waiting on?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me flip this around, and you can explain it.
Huh?
Come on in.
No, we still got some left over from
Okay,
yesterday.
so you put that website in, our number, pay $20 a year, you get access to all of it wholesale. Cars, trucks, boats, guns, ATVs, UTVs, lawn equipment, whatever needs lubrication. You spend $100 or more, it's free shipping to your front door. They give you $5 back for every 100 you spend and $5 back on your birthday. And if you spend $500 a year to use it, everything you own, they pay for next year's membership. Make sure you pay attention to the emails. Say you had a car that used 5W30 and they were selling, they had a monthly special where they're selling a gallon. Sometimes they throw in a free filter to get even more savings. So you've got to pay attention to it all. And that's pretty much it. Do you have your own number?
That's a membership rather than being. So I have friends that, like, they're like, I guess, dealers or something like that. You can order oil through them, and
You can.
what's the
but
difference?
The difference being a dealer is someone who has it as a second form of income or a business. A commercial account is someone like truck drivers or lawn maintenance people. They're doing it for their own business. Then you have retailers, which are like stores. They're selling it. Then you have preferred customers like this, where you're using it as an enthusiast for your own benefit.
Do I still need to use like my EIN number for my business or anything on that?
No, because this is personal.
Because it's personal. Okay.
Yes. Now, if you decide you want to become a dealer,
Then
you
use
would
my
go that
EIN
route
number.
according to whatever your state
I still have that
dictates.
for my business and everything.
What is your business?
I'm a truck driver.
Okay, so as a commercial account, it is $7.50 one time, and then you would just make sure and use our CO number, which is the same one that's on the front cover. So you would use that to sign up as a commercial account. The nice thing about that is that if you spend $5,000 in a year, you get a 5% discount on top of your wholesale. It stays like that for the next year. So there's different programs and there's different benefits for each program. So that's why it's like, this is really nice this way. Now, some people are dealers this is for you. And everything in here is what's really popular. They have even more stuff online.
Like that big, the set over there in the middle.
That's for you.
That second set of them.
Thank you. And I can go back and actually rewatch my own thing there and
Yep.
get the whole spiel. And my memory is not that good. It's not good to hit trees with motorcycles, especially when you hit them head first. It does things to the memory that are not good.
Yeah, my brother had that happen.
I've got that one.
Yeah.
And he had a helmet on. Still didn't matter.
So,
I had a helmet on too.
motherfuckers, it's
Yeah, I couldn't even get up. I was like, I had a tourniquet in my pocket. I'm like, there's no way I can put this on my leg because I can't even get up on my elbows. I'm like, I'm screwed. This guy used a belt for a tourniquet. But
That's where prayer comes in handy.
yeah, prayer. Yeah,
Hey, it's not my time. Can you send some angels to help down here?
yeah. My guardian angel's tired, very.
Like we had to get a replacement. So, but yeah.
I think I'm being sued.
Huh?
I think I'm being sued by my guardian angel.
Oh no.
The workplace conditions are horrible. So, cool.
But yeah, if you have any other questions, you can hold it.
Hey, Sterling Wheel. What's up? It was weird riding over here because I'm used to always having my gloves on and having my helmet on. When I was a kid, I'd ride without a helmet all the time. It didn't bother me. I went through a barbed wire fence and I didn't have a helmet, you know? Gravel will go through Carhartt, the winter insulated coveralls. Gravel will go through that. But I get used to wearing the helmet and everything. It's like you're used to doing it, and everything's in her car. I'm riding over here. I'm like, this would be the time I would wreck, you know?
I don't wear the gloves all the time. I do wear a helmet every time, doesn't matter where we're going.
It's however you get used to it, you know? If you're used to wearing gloves, you want the gloves on there because it doesn't feel right, you know? If you're not used to wearing gloves and you put gloves on, there's like a lot of mechanic work and stuff I can't do with gloves on. I just can't do it. You can't feel
That's
what
why
you're doing.
nurses have a fit with IVs and stuff because they're like,
My veins roll. They really, and what freaks them out, as long as I'm watching what you're doing,
no,
I don't have any problems with it. They can dig in my arm with the needle all they want. I have no problem, as long as I can see it. If I can't see what you're doing, you don't have enough people there to hold me down. And that freaks them out. It's like, no, I have to see. You can stick me, you can do whatever you want. So combine that with my veins roll.
or maybe numb it so that,
Yeah.
you know, it just doesn't matter.
I'm in line. Here's my bike. Shazam's little Adam. I'm gonna have him do the thing. Been talking to him for years. He's on YouTube. Check him out. I might go back later and post his channel on the thing. I don't have a way to do that on my phone. Somebody wanted to look it up and post it. That'd be great. That is where my bride went. I think. She may have ran off with a biker. Possibly. There's plenty to choose from here.
¿10 varos cada uno?
All of you. I don't know if I lost you or not. I got 63. bike. That's my front tire. My front tire is good. This tire is not so good. See what I mean? Sorry. It's like a lullaby. She needs a bath so bad. I sent a message to one more person. Okay. Oh, I know exactly how that's worked. Oh, I know exactly how that's worked. Every time I've seen Ansel Adams, he's been down here on the seawall. Truly, it's a place to be. You got that breeze. Check it out. Breeze coming through here. Shade, breeze. With that water rolling. That's what Amy likes right there. She's over at Murdoch's. Having fun. Oh, my motorcycle. Look at that water rolling in. That is the Gulf of Mexico. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The Gulf of Mexico. That's what it's always been. That's what it always will be. Underneath Murdoch's there. I've had some fun experiences as a kid. I think it was Murdoch's, and I don't know. There are a few of these places. You hear them piled on fire in the shade and everything else. You gotta watch the creatures at night, though. Listen to that lullaby. Take a listen. That's a lullaby for you. Check it out. Oh, change don't take long. Next thing I gotta do, I gotta get a tire on it. I got the battery, we're getting the oil change. Then I'll get the tire. It's like, boom, boom, get out of my way. Everybody can speak motorcycle. We all know what she said. She said, get the fuck out of my way. And that is a beautiful bike with a beautiful rider. And there she goes up on the sand. I'm going to stand back out of his way. You'll get to see the whole process here. Obviously, they're better equipped than me, rolling around on the floor. Y'all seen me change my oil. Check it out. High tech. Got his foot switch over there. We are not going to bother this man. We're just going to let him do his thing. He doesn't need no words, no talking, no advice, no anything from me. He knows what he is doing. I'm going to go with my oil on top of it. You know what I mean? Let me know if y'all can hear me. should be good and warm for coming over here too. That must have looked weird.
What about the bolt? I need the retaining bolt. There's one.
It's not as bad on this one. On the Fat Bob, they have the adjustment for the rear shock right there where you pull that dipstick out of for the transmission. It is a pain in the ass. The engineers who thought that up, I have no idea how they got their jobs. They're engineers though. As a friend of all of ours has said, only an engineer would climb over 50 naked women just to fuck a mechanic. They're gonna have to put that on his tombstone. God forbid that day happen. When it does, somebody put that on his tombstone. I think he's famous for that quote now. Stop. It's all dirty. It is all dirty. It's a new battery. That's my K&N filter. It is a little overdue. Not much, but a little. I'll show you my thing with the rear tire. You can see any of the things. There's my little. See that? A little slickery, ain't it? Getting there. Not too bad. I still got traction, but it's like not confident traction, and that's definitely not enough that I could have went 2,000 miles on. Check it out. This is the one you got to watch Harley when you get your kit for the M8 for the oil change. They will give you, very common for them to do, they will give you the wrong O-ring. See the size of that thing? They will give you a big fucking O-ring that does not go on that transmission. Good thing is that usually doesn't need to be changed, and I have spare ones hanging on my wall because it usually doesn't need to be changed. See what it looks like when a professional does this. Now if we could only have a professional on the camera. Burns B14. Hello, how are you doing? There's probably going to be so many copyright strikes on this thing, or at least claims. Maybe a strike. I may have to cut all the volume out of it and talk over it later. and redo it. I don't know. As long as it's there, I can download it and I can watch it later. We'll be good. See? Man has a finely calibrated wrist. When you're torquing those bolts down right there, what he's doing, it's going to give you a torque spec. Those are in inch pounds, not foot pounds. Now this guy changes these every day. He's got it down pat. In fact, I don't even need to torque the things. I just do it for shits and giggles. You know, because I'm usually recording me doing it and I want that recorded. But most of us have a feel in our wrist, a feel in our hand. We kind of know where it needs to be. Do not set a torque wrench to foot-pounds and then torque them down. Unless you want to be removing one of those bolts. Just saying. Just saying. 0, even lonelier than 1. I thought 1 was the loneliest number. Come on, people. I thought 1 was the loneliest number. There it is. There it is. I got a 1. There he is. Put my plugs back in. There's my dip stick. Look how filthy she is. What a filthy girl. Look at her. Absolutely filthy. Now I'm broke. But it had to be done. You know what I mean? Who needs to pay their house note when you got a bike that needs an oil change? You know what I mean? What's more important, your bike or your house? One of the next things as far as mechanically I am going to do on this channel is we're going to flush the brakes. I need to flush the brakes on both bikes. So after I replace this tire, which I've got a little more life in, I just can't take like a 1,000-mile trip and 1,000 miles back in it. And it gets a little slickery on some of the roads because they're fucked anyways. But we're gonna flush both bikes, the brake system. That'll be coming up. Who else is out there? This song is from one of me and Amy's favorite movies. It's kind of hard not to dance along with it, but you know. It is what it is. Randy knows what he's doing. So I just got synthetic 2050 in all the holes. I think so. Those are nice if you don't want to bang things. I need to get a set. Oh, I got some new bling. Check it out.
Did that slide on far? I don't. Yeah, that's alright. Well, I'm running out of room up here. It's not. Not too far.
The other side. I believe they are done. Look at that dirty girl. So dirty. Thank you. That was synthetic 2050 in all 3 holes, right?
No.
No, or what?
Transmission against transmission fluid, primary against primary fluid. I
Okay.
would never put motor oil into a transmission.
Okay.
It's a gearbox.
I was looking at the thing trying to.
Gearbox, you use like a gear oil. The primaries, a clutch, you use clutch oil. It's kind of like ATF.
Okay. Okay.
2050 works, but it's I wouldn't do it.
Okay. I think I know why. Hold on. This is why. That is why. Okay, now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. Sorry for the view going weird. There you go. I need to wash it. I don't have the body to get out there in like a bikini and wash the bike. And I know there's channels that get a lot of views because they can do that, but I would get people like probably paying me to put my clothes on. So unfortunately, I have to have skills because I don't have looks. So that's just the way life is. But I can rebuild a motor, no problem. And everything's on film, so I can go back and look later. If ever any questions, I'd say the whole thing was on film.
Doing the Orange Theory business. USA Today's #1 Fast 10.
There's something that could give you a little bit of problems right there.
November 30th. 29 Houston area studios. There's one near you. Join now at orangetheory.com. Terms and conditions apply. See studios for details.
A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for Dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is gonna be a good one. Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop at storehead.com for up to 50% off. Easy like you're begging. Here's what I'm thinking. We don't use our furnaces all that much in Houston. That thing will probably last you longer. So fast, fellas. Sometimes it's not using that can be trouble. Not using it.
They're basically done. I think you're letting it sit. They're going to check the oil again. And then take it off the lift, and then I get to take it back to the garage, go park it, go find my better half. There's a much prettier part to this occasion, and it ain't me. It is her. Sublime. Crank that up. Really wanna say, really want, I can't be fine. I need to learn that song for y'all, and I'll play that one. The stage is over there, by the way. If you're out there, leave a comment. Let me know you're there. I just get an oil change here at the Amsoil booth, which is always run by Amsoil Adam. You can check him out on YouTube. He's on YouTube and TikTok and all that. Just put in Amsoil Adam, you'll find him. Pretty cool guy. He's got a cool truck too that all this stuff is hooked to. He does repair videos and all that stuff on a truck. He's got stuff on his bike, but this is like his bread and butter here. coming here, doing the oil changes and all that to all the bike rallies. So whatever rally you go to, where you live at, there's a good chance that you could find him. Pretty sure he makes all the big ones. Pretty cool dude. I treat my viewers horribly. You get the under 10 little instant cams or whatever. I ain't even built for that shit. I'm built like a motherfucker, man.
In that box. Right there. And which direction do you want to go? I think so, but I'm not going to see that. Okay.
It's all done. And this is Amsoil Adam. Check him out.
What's up, guys?
Look up Amsoil Adam on YouTube, and he's real easy to find.
I love you.
Pretty cool. Catch y'all later. If I can figure out how to turn this off. I'll back out of the way here. Catch y'all later. I might be going live from Strand or something in a bit, or if I see something cool, I'll let you know. I don't know how to turn this damn thing off at the moment. Hey, sick bastard, how you doing? How do I turn this off? I don't know. You just have to ride with me. Dude, thank you so much.
Be safe.
It just hit the timing right. I'm used to it. I might as well have you do it. So,
Perfect.
thank you. Okay. Thank you for letting me film it too.
Absolutely.
Alright, I think y'all are just gonna ride with me. I don't know what else to do. And I can't get on a motorcycle from this side. I just can't do it. Mainly because of my hips and stuff like that, and I kind of step over them anyways. My right side is messed up. So I need to be able to basically step over the bike with my left leg. You want to see what I'm talking about? Getting on the bike. I don't know. Maybe you can see it. I don't know if I can hold it right. I just step over the bike there. We'll see what we can do. Did I clip my keys to me? I put my keys somewhere. Yes, I did. My keys are right here. Alright. Now we're going to go back to the parking garage. It would be better to point this thing. I'll give you a picture this way.
Not today.
That would probably be good. Then we'll have to go find my blushing bride. I know where she is. $10,452 is the miles. So I'm 452 miles over. It all honestly doesn't mean shit. Thank you. I'm like kind of ducked off with it. But between these rails, I have to. There's a lovely view of the port, man. The best shitters this side of the Mississippi right there. Passing James from Cypress over there. Camera. Just see their stuff over there. Right, going through. They got a lot of cool stuff. They're the ones that had the crate I want to put Chloe in. Here's the clockwork. That's that off. It's another lowrider. Look at that. I like that. Kind of bad. Motorbahn, what's up? That's where they do their tires. I was debating getting the tire or the oil change. I figured the oil change was more important. Who needs tires? Who needs traction? Probably the dumb bitch that wipes out at the fucking motorcycle rally. That's it. Thank you. More boosts and stuff when you flip you around. Oh, I agree. I'm tired. guarantee you it is.
Okay, so if you got a text message, that means we're going to be calling your name for an award. Start making your way towards the Psychosaurus booth. We are just waiting for our Twisted Tea Trophy girls to get ready to have our award ceremony.
I'm back. How do you get the oil change? There we go. I'm looking for a car that belongs to a beautiful brown-eyed brunette. Big ass, thick thighs, big old titties. I mean, she got some big old boobs. I'm gonna park right next to her. I promise you not. I need a drink pretty bad. She's gonna be around here. That's my guess. Hopefully nobody parks beside her. Well, they park on the other. They can have that side. We can make a sandwich. Okay, that'll work. And I am going to park next to the most beautiful lady in fucking Texas. And I happen to marry her. So he's out here. Hey Tolga, what's up? Hey Motobomb. Oh, grandbaby birthday party. You can't miss those. There's no way in hell you can miss that. You gotta go. Hey Tolga. Looks like we got Tolga and Motobomb and Sick and Perms D14. Sterling Wheel, Plain Lover. Y'all are all awesome. I'm gonna let y'all off of here. No. To any of you at all, and I'm all like, hey, I'm too hot. I'm gonna like shave the shit off. It's hot. How the fuck do I turn this off? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna push a button. I'm gonna see if this goes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Thank you so much for watching. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? No fucking shit. Okay. Bye y'all. Love you. Bye.